Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. We got the brand new Aberlour Abunadh Alba. Alba?
You like my hand motions?
I can see it out of the corner of my eye.
It's COVID, baby. We've been locked down too much. I got hand motions. We're going to test it. That's what you were waiting for.
Aberlour Abunadh style.
Boom.
All right, now I think that's how it's pronounced because we still hear several different ways. It's different than we heard originally. I think we called it
Abunadh.
Abunadh.
Abunadh?
But I think it's Abunadh. Like the D and the H are silent. Abunadh.
Right.
I believe.
Well, when we were over there, I think you were told that maybe we were getting close to saying it correctly.
Right.
Maybe.
So this is an old bottling of the Abunadh. This is the sherry cask one. This is a newer bottling of it. This is the Alba, which is ex-bourbon cask, and you can see the difference. That's why I pulled these out just to show you the sherry cask Alba, Abunadh,
right?
And then the bourbon cask.
Abunadh, you can see through one, you cannot see through the other.
Yep. So that was just for a color comparison there for Bart mainly.
Thank you. I like to have my colors numbered. That would be a number 2.
And courtesy of Super Scotch God King Anonymous.
Woo, King Anonymous.
So this is Abunadh Alba. This is their cask strength. The Abunadh is the Aberlour's cask strength offering. The original being sherry cask strength. And like the last bottle I had 60.7, which was batch 57 of the sherried one.
Nice.
This is batch 1 of the Alba, and it's 59.1% ABV.
Again, very nice ABV, and it's got a delicious nose.
Non-chill filtered. It is a non-age statement, so they don't put an age stamp on here.
I get a beautiful, it's 2 things. I get that malted barley, and I get like a touch of spun sugar, which is interesting. The malted barley is taking me back to my grandpa's barn with all the hay bales.
Oh, no, not that story again.
I'm not doing the story. It just took me there.
Ooh, oh, wow.
Oh, no, not that story again. That's a touching story.
Yeah, lemongrass maltiness.
Yes.
We get lemongrass on a lot, but boy, the malt in there with it.
100%.
And a little bit of grandma's hand lotion.
What?
Grandma's hand lotion.
Maybe it's
just very floral. Reminds me of probably like lotion grandma used to wear.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Your grandma on the farm, Bart, with the hay.
I don't believe she ever used lotion. I'm just telling you.
She was a manly
palm olive was
grandma.
Probably all she was working
for. Palm olive, yeah. What is that smell, Grandma? Palm olive.
Palm olive and oatmeal, grandson. That was it.
Yeah, it's very floral. Vanilla, citrus. That is a nice nose.
Wow. The maltiness carries over into the flavor, but hold on.
Ooh.
I got I got almost like a hoppiness and something else.
That's a mouthful of flavor right there.
Yeah, almost like a hint of coffee even. What?
Caramels, in addition to what you're saying. Looking forward to the next sip here. Now, I will tell you, when I first heard Aberlour was doing the Abunadh ex-bourbon cask, I thought, why? Why would you do that? You got the sherry cask one. It's delicious. Why would you go with just an ex-bourbon cask?
Wow, because they found magic.
Right here, apparently.
Wow. I get the coffees in the finish. Isn't that something? That malty flavor carries you throughout. But yeah, caramels, sweet sugars.
Woo!
And then into that coffee, and it carries a creamy mouthfeel the whole time too. Boy, is that pleasant.
Finish is probably a little quicker than what it should be with that mouthfeel. It really dies down pretty quick. It's still there. It's not at the intensity, though, of what the mouthfeel is.
I just got a little bit of baking bread on the nose here, too.
Yeah, I can see that.
Boy, is that a nice nose.
This is a farm in a bottle.
A little bit of spice. And vanilla. Boy, that bourbon cask carries through with those vanillas. Oh, the nose is just delicious.
I still get a little bit of the floralness, a little bit of that grandma's hand lotion. Not bad. It's good.
I don't get the hand lotion.
1 drop of water did not hurt it. I'm going to add another.
Wow, I don't want to add anything to it.
I'm actually kind of hoping it helps with the finish a little bit. Just make it a little bit longer. I think we're looking at a little bit younger whiskey here probably. So that finish really isn't, those tannins aren't there to grab onto your taste buds. Up to that point, delicious, great mouthfeel, high ABV, a lot of flavors packed in there.
I get a little bit of dry graham cracker here too. Not a graham cracker crust, more like you've just got a little graham cracker snack.
This is like the more like the gingerbread man.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Yeah.
A little touch of ginger in there.
Yeah.
Oh no! It sounded almost like Mr. Bill.
I was trying to think of one of the lines of the gingerbread man from, of course, all I can think of is from Shrek, where they had him. You're a monster. I'm not the monster here. You are.
What did water sweeten it up? If so, I will try it. Or did it change anything on the finish? Boy, that's
it's making it now neat. Neat is very good.
It is very good. Neat.
It's got a lot of the bourbon cask characteristics are there. Your vanillas, your caramels, your citrus notes. Water has just tamed it down a little bit. I don't know that it's really brought anything else out.
I don't want to tame it. I'll do 1 drop.
To me, it might be a little bit more palatable. Neat, it was a little high, a little hot. It's hanging around in the finish a little bit. It's just not bringing the depth I would like to see there. Which, like I say, it just tends it. I mean, it's feeling a little younger.
All right. Yeah, definite lemongrass, malted barley, cream, ginger. Probably is the spice. I mean, you're right. It doesn't have a long tail, but that finish is a little bit almost like that's where I get that dough, that baked bread dough. But it's light, and you're right. It tails. It keeps tailing. That is good, though.
That's tasty.
How much is that?
Same as the Abunadhs. It probably depends on your market. They're around $90 to $110, somewhere in that range, just depending on probably where your market is. Here, now I haven't seen the Alba in our market yet, and it's been out for a while. But the Abunadhs are right around $100 here.
The Abunadhs are unbelievably well sherried. Delicious. This, little bit on the lighter experimental side for me. I would hope it was more around 70. Look at that new sticker.
Oh, I was like, huh?
That's good. I get a lot of hay cream influences, malted barley. Good. I will give it 89. Feel like I'm stuck on. Oh, so did you. Look at that.
I was debating a 90. 90 is my point break for really good whiskey. This has a great palate up front.
That was a Keanu reference.
It's Point Break.
Patrick Swayze.
But it's a cask strength 9-year-old, maybe a 10-year-old whiskey. I feel that's the way I feel.
Are you picking up a little of the youngness in there? Maybe.
Well, no. I don't. I think that's kind of like say. I would like to see more in the finish from this, and I think if it were older, it would be there. It's good. It's got a lot of flavor packed in there. The ABV is helping it. So you take anything at 60% or 59% ABV. I mean, it's gonna show really well. You get your bourbon cask influence notes. You get the vanillas. You get the caramels. You get lemongrass, citrus, little cinnamon,
ginger. Got to say it like that, ginger.
I mean, this could be a 9. It's an 89, 90. It's an 89 plus or minus 1. It is good. I think I'm I think
89.
I think I'm taking into effect a little bit of the price point on this, knowing, this is, and I believe this is the same price range as the sherry cast Abunadh. I wish we would. And the fact is, I've been looking for this one, waiting for it to show up here.
You've been on the hunt?
Yeah. Just watching. Well, fact is, so look at this tin. The new Abunadhs, which I've seen here, have this same tin now, new style. So they kind of, refresh kind of on the tins. So I have seen the new sherry cast Abunadhs here in that new tin.
Like a khaki style.
I got to say, I mean, I wouldn't be disappointed, I don't think, if I bought this, but I wouldn't buy another one.
All right. You like the proof. You just feel like it needs to be a little older because you think it would give it a little more legs in the finish.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think I'm taking price point into effect. I mean, I feel like this is a younger whiskey at cask strength. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's not great.
Got it. Sounds good. I like it as a bourbon cask finishing. You're way better at picking that out in different expressions. And I definitely
the thing is though, take your notes when you're just getting those, vanillas, the caramels, the lemon, the citrus. When you're just getting those, and if it's natural color and you see that, sometimes that's a pretty good indication of what you're looking at compared to.
Well, yeah. Hello, cough syrup. Dark and flavorful juice is what that is.
Patreon shout outs.
Definitely. So again, we've had a lot of supporters come on lately. Thank you. It helps us keep the show going. If you like what you're seeing, as little as $1 a month, gosh knows you probably pay more for that in coffee. But go to Patreon, look up Scotch Test Dummies, and you can see our support areas in there. $1, $2, or $3. You can go higher. You can cap your accounts.
We got a $5 supporter in Greg Lewis.
There you go. So we're going to yell Greg Lewis on your count.
Are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. Greg
Lewis! Woo! $5 supporter. He's going to get one with a slide. Bam. Look at that. Yeah. Like he took off. That's a $5 run right there.
Now, Greg gets 2 shout outs because he can send us a picture and we will put you in a future episode and kind of shout out your name again.
You got to cover the pickle.
And fact is, we'll have one as soon as we do this next shout out. We have a picture to show from a supporter who is getting her second shout out. So,
right.
And I'm going to air boldly. Last name Keesow. Okay. Chad Keesow came in at a $3 supporter.
Ooh.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Chad Keesow.
Wow. Woo. You got a back and forth. And that's the same deal. $3 supporters and up. You can send a picture. You got to cover the pickle or the pickles. And we'll post it if you want.
All right. So the picture now we're going to show is from Andrea Swift. Andrea came in a while back at, I want to say $3 supporter. I know she's getting the second shout out. And she's, looks like she's at a little get together or something, probably pre-social distancing.
I think so, probably. And there's, looks like a mixed, I'm guessing some kind of like mixed mojito cocktail or something going on. What do you think?
I think so. I would agree.
Hard to tell. Could be just seltzer.
Got to pour just a little bit more.
Ooh, yeah.
Add me a drop of water.
Drapa de agua.
All right.
When do you go back to the office?
Well, they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear about that. So we'll sign off. Then I'll tell you. Go to ScotchTestDummies.com. You can buy our glasses, coins, hats, shirts, all kinds of stuff.
That was me getting shut down on a topic. Scotch it. You Scotch gods.
Cilantro. Dummies.